Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Indy, and today we're going to review Do Not Open. Welcome to Do Not Open, a game that clearly wants you to open things over and over and over again. It's an escape room / horror game that starts off with one of the most horrible beginnings I've ever witnessed. And, well, a little extreme if you ask me. But, whatever. This game is very much like several horror games that I've played this year, just a little bit more straightforward. While it says it's an escape room style game, there is plenty of space once you get out of the main area. You'll be running around from room to room to room to room, and then more rooms. There's a lot of rooms. Each scenario will ask you to solve 2 puzzles, all while you're trying to beat the clock. You have a little clock on your wrist, and it tells you that you have 10 minutes to solve what you're, to escape, not solve. It's solve and escape. If the time runs out, well, there's this creature that's, it's kind of like what I always imagined the Blair Witch looked like, and it comes for you. You can hide under tables or in closets, but you can't run from this thing. So basically you can hide, but you can't run. Oh, and guess what? At the start, you're in this big room, from what I can gather. It's like an entry to a house on the bottom floor, and there are all these doors, but they all lead to the same area that you're currently trying to figure out or escape from once you enter the door. Each door might lead you to a different part of that area, but it's still all going to be the same. I guess that's cool. Not sure. As far as the gameplay goes, it's pretty basic. I did like enjoy one of the first puzzles of the game. I thought it was pretty cool, where you pick up these knives or pieces of knives, and then you have to check a cookbook, and then you have to look and see what order they go in, and then place them on a cutting board to unlock a box to get a piece of the key. But I thought that was pretty cool. But you pick up items, you search drawers, and you look for clues. It isn't going to awe you in any way with its appearance. It doesn't look bad, but it's not terrible. You'll find yourself, for the most part in the game, in a house filled with just a bunch of rooms and just things to look at. I mean, that's it. You'll be looking at things and, a lot of things. This is all while you search for the godforsaken clues to solve whatever puzzle you're trying to solve. Now, when the game first kicks off, I was kind of like, these puzzles seem, about what you'd find in most cases, but it doesn't really stay that way. Soon you will be scratching your head, asking yourself why and what in the heck is going on. And why do you have to tear down boards on certain doors? That one was a little bit beyond me. There really isn't much an explanation after the opening. You're left wandering around with a feeling that it's possible you might never escape. And while in the beginning I was enjoying myself quite a bit from the jump scares and some of the difficult puzzle solving, like I mentioned the little knife one, I soon started to realize that I wasn't having as much fun as I thought I should be having. For the starters, the puzzles become very vague, and they become vague really quick after the first few. It's not as if you have a plenty of time to solve all these little puzzles as well. However, once you get them down, you can for the most part, you can quickly get them done. But, it's kind of for what purpose? Well, I mean, as soon as you get them done, you will be hunted immediately after solving the second one. And that is where I kind of grew even more frustrated with the game. I mean, seriously, you need to reward me for solving these ridiculous puzzles. You know, I don't know, but maybe add a little bit more time to escape. You know, by finding whatever door this thing comes out of, that's where you need to go. Sadly, that was like a big no, and it's not like you're going to outrun the creature that wants to eat your face off. Hiding helps, but as soon as you're spotted, it's almost like a guarantee you're going to get caught by this thing. And listen, you're going to be solving matching puzzles, you know, math puzzles, word puzzles, you know, follow the dang direction puzzles. It's like a who's who of puzzles. You know, take your pick. And it kind of feels like all of this to, you know, just open another door. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to enjoy Do Not Open, and in the beginning of the game, I did. I was caught up in the puzzles and quite terrified from the creature that was hunting you. The gameplay wasn't the best, but it wasn't awful either. The jump scares keep you on your toes, and at first I was intrigued to understand why all this was happening. Unfortunately, that didn't last. The creature became annoying, and the increasingly vague puzzles made me want to bang my head against the wall. Everything that felt so promising in the beginning just seemed to wear thin rather quickly. I don't want to experience the same thing over and over and over again while not being rewarded for doing a good job. If you're going to hold me like accountable with a timer, then at least, you know, help me out when I'm solving puzzles with more than half the time still left. Because at the end of my time, I had basically ran out of my patience. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I would say that Do Not Open would be a do not buy. At this point, you might want to pick it up if it's on sale and it's cheap or whatever, you know, just to check it out. You might enjoy it. You might enjoy all the, you know, crazy vague ass puzzles. I don't know. I didn't. I got frustrated with them all and doing the same thing kind of over and over and over again for something that, I don't know, didn't really give me much of a satisfaction after completion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully soon. And as always, Indian, brah.